What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I find it strange that no one is speaking on this case that I just found out about. When this white teen got unalived by two black men or two black teens a few years back. I found that strange that this case didn't make major headwaves or major news cycles. Why? Because the unalive was a black person killing a white teenager? I could almost guarantee if roles was reversed, it'd be a big story. Kind of like Carmelo Anthony with Austin Metcalf. Well, clearly Carmelo Anthony is guilty. If you look at the police report, and if you look at the actual scenario, a hand fight or push at a school event do not equate to you taking or using deadly force, having an illegal weapon in your bag in the first place, bringing it to that space. You can't do that. You can't. I'm sorry. With that being said, let's take a look at this case right here.
Now at 11, new developments in the 2022 shooting death of high school football star Elijah DeWitt. Tonight, the suspects accused of killing him have all pleaded not guilty. Now, you may remember DeWitt was a student and star football player at Jefferson High School in Jackson County. Police say he was shot and killed last October in the parking lot of Sugarloaf Mills Mall in Lawrenceville. And right now, 18-year-old Kamari Bryan and 19-year-olds Chandler Richardson and Kepade Jones all face charges in DeWitt's death. Today, Jones and Bryan pleaded not guilty in court following Richardson, who pleaded not guilty back in March. So far, police have not offered a clear motive for the shooting.
That was the story at that time, that these two guys, or these three guys, however you want to look at it, I think it was three guys or two guys, but at the time, these guys was pleading not guilty, saying that they didn't do it, right? But let's look at an update to the case.
And good Monday afternoon and welcome to 11 Alive News at 4. I'm Jonathan Martin.
And I'm Faith Jassy. And happening in just the last 2 hours, a Gwinnett County judge sentenced 2 of 3 men accused of killing a Jackson County high school football star, Elijah DeWitt, to life in prison.
We want to get straight out to 11 Alive's Brittany Klein-Peter, who has been there in court today. So, Brittany, how did this all play out today?
Good afternoon to you both. So there was a massive support inside the courtroom, all wearing red in support of that football star, all to witness a heartbreaking turn in this case where 2 of the men involved in the death of Elijah admitted to their guilt. In a hearing that took about 2 hours, 2 of the 3 suspects connected to the killing of a Jackson County high school football player pleaded guilty to the murder of Elijah DeWitt. That happened outside the Dave & Buster's at Sugarloaf Mills in October of 2022. Chandler Richardson and Kamari Bryan both admitting their guilt Monday.
We're prepared to enter a guilty plea to the enumerated offenses that I set out before the court.
Yes, sir.
And did you in fact commit the offenses to which you're now pleading guilty?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
During sentencing, both Bryan and Richardson took the stand sharing why they believe they should be sentenced to life with the possibility of parole. Family of both the suspects and of Elijah's also shared victim impact statements, including Elijah's mother, who spoke with Elijah's urn.
Painful-ish. Painful. The mother gave a statement while carrying her son's urn, her son's ashes. Now, the people who actually unalived him had to look at that urn knowing the person that they unalived is right there. Man, this is wild. Yo. Senseless murders, man.
By her side.
Each day I wake up, I still gasp for air as I'm reminded again he is not here.
He is a murder victim and he is not coming home.
After deliberating just a few minutes, the judge sentenced Brian, who shot and killed DeWitt, to life without the possibility of parole. He gave Richardson life with the possibility of parole, citing his young age and lack of a previous criminal history. And we were able to speak with Elijah's mother just a few moments after that sentence was read. She said she did agree with the judge. However, it's overall just a sad day for everyone involved. And I'll share more from that conversation coming up in about an hour.
I feel no sympathy for these murderers. Throw the book at them. Throw the book at them. I don't care if you green, yellow, orange, black, white. I just don't care, because that was reckless. You unalive a boy, young teen, a future star. You unalive him. And I find it weird that this story wasn't broadcast on the major networks. I wonder why, because they don't fit their narrative, right? Y'all could broadcast the Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. Let me get something straight. And then I'm seeing people out there comparing Kyle Rittenhouse case to this. This you cannot compare Kyle Rittenhouse case to this case, and I can tell you why. Kyle Rittenhouse had permission by a business owner to protect his store. He had permission. Kyle Rittenhouse worked in the area, Kenosha. He worked in the area and had family there, so you have right to be over there, just like any BLM protesters could be over there too. They travel from across town also. So he had every right to be over there. People tried to attack him. He was retreating. His first action wasn't to spray. He was retreating. He was chased, and the guy grabbed his weapon. And one shot was let off. You see? He touched him and his weapon, fighting him to take his gun from him. And on top of that, it was a gunshot in the air, they're saying, but it was a gunshot fired that wasn't covering the house. So basically, he was shot at. He then flees again. And there's a mob of people chasing him. They catch up to this guy, trip him, hit him in the head with a skateboard, kicked him in the head, and one guy pulled out a handgun.
Armed with his own Glock pistol, Grosskreutz testified he pointed his weapon in Rittenhouse's direction, but the defense arguing Rittenhouse only fired in self-defense.
It wasn't until you pointed your gun at him that he fired, right?
Correct.
And he shot 3 people that attacked him with a deadly force, unaliving 2 of them. And they all was white people. So he used, in his case, it's self-defense. He was fleeing. They're pursuing him, and one guy had a 9mm pointed at him. And Cal's supposed to wait until the guy shoot a gun first. Yo, you can't compare these 2 cases. You cannot. RP to this young boy, Elijah. Do it later.